Welcome back, Like School students. Today we are going to continue covering questions from Like iBT, TOEFL 160 Independent Speaking. Let's move on to question number 30. Question number 30. Who is your favorite athlete and why? Please include specific details in your explanation. Now, for this kind of question, you're going to require a little bit more brainstorming, as this is not a simple yes or no or an agreeing question. You have to come up with everything on your own. So, some things to think about is, first, we would like you to pick a sport. And we're going to cover different sport selections to give you ideas a little bit later. Second, you want to pick a player you really like from that particular sport. Third, why do you like that player? So you need to give details and explain why it is that you like that player. So, the different sports we are going to cover is that in Korea, soccer and baseball are very popular, and you might have a favorite player within those sports. In America, we have basketball and American football. Also, around the world, they have tennis, billiards or pool, golf, and volleyball. These are all examples of sports that you could choose and possibly have a favorite player from. Next, we want to pick a player that you actually like from these sports. So for baseball, we might have your favorite Korean pitcher. And he might be a very famous, very good player. However, just because he's your favorite player, you need to support it still with ideas. Or perhaps you like Tiger Woods from golf. He's very famous all around the world. He does many things to help out charities and so forth. Or perhaps you like Roger Federer from tennis. Although tennis is not the most famous sport in Korea, it is still played, and you do have players ranked within the top 100. My favorite would be Dirk Nowitzki from the Dallas Mavericks, and he plays basketball. All right, now you would like to see what it is you like about that person. So, as we cover what we like, some examples would be, is he a good leader? Is he a person who helps take the people around him, change them into better people, and lead them on to what they need to become? Another thing could be, maybe he's a kind person. Perhaps you went to a game, you met the person, and they spent a little extra time talking to you. Or they gave you an autograph, which is their signature. Another example could be, possibly they are a hard worker. What this can tell is that they show up earlier than everybody else to begin working on what it is they need to practice on. And they might be the last ones to leave, so they are working harder than everybody else. And the reason that could be important is that is how you get your whole team to work harder. The second thing is, possibly they taught you a life lesson. Somebody such as Lance Armstrong, which is a bicycler, he had cancer and had to leave the sport. However, he overcame, or he got past this and got better, and he decided to return to sports. What this means is that he could teach you never to give up on what it is you like to do. And you might like him for that very reason. Another reason could be, perhaps they support disaster relief. So when the tsunami hit Japan in the year 2010, perhaps the person you like the most went there to help out. Maybe he went there to give support, he gave money, or he gave his time to help people there to make their lives a little better. These are all certain reasons on why you might like a person. Now let's move on to practice so we can see how this relates not only to this question but to others as well. So for our question, we would state, my favorite athlete is, and then you want to state, possibly, for me it will be Dirk Nowitzki. We're just going to say Dirk from basketball. Now, you could return, this last part could be anybody for you. You could say, my favorite athlete is Tiger Woods from golf. However, this question does not only have to be about athletes. We could actually include many different other subjects as well, such as, we see below, we have movies, books, or games. So for this instance, we're going to say my favorite game is StarCraft. Now that you state this, you would want to follow it up with reasons on why it is your favorite game. So let's take this time now to record your question, send it into your teacher, and have it evaluated so that we can send it back and you could record again to improve upon it. Now, let's move on to the next question.